Hey, it's me, I'm Zeus. Can you hear me singing for the interview?
Damn, bars. Maybe that's the intro to the thing. Maybe that's the intro to the thing. We ain't got intro music yet, so that might just be the
Hey,
standard.
if you want an intro track, let me know.
Huh? We'll sort it. No. So it'll just be some bullshit.
It's gonna be some bullshit. It's gonna be some bullshit.
Welcome to A Real Job, this interview series with creatives locally for the time being, but it might expand outside of that. But A Real Job is the show. We have Zeus with us.
Hi guys.
Yeah, so we'll have a little introduction to Zeus. So, who are you? What do you do? Tell the peoples.
Damn, now that's a long story.
Yeah.
I am Zeus, aka Zeus With No Face. And I kind of sing, you know, like just a little bit.
Don't do that kinda. Don't do that kinda like we didn't just shoot a music video.
True say. I scuffed up my knees and everything.
Yeah. It's alright, man. For the process.
Yeah, so I am a singer, a songwriter. I'd like to say I'm a producer, but in reality, I just compose and hand it off to someone who knows what they're doing. And as of today, I'm a creative director. I'm gonna take that title. I'm gonna put that on my hat.
Multidisciplinary. Come on. Big words and that. Big words.
I watch it next year. I'm taking his job.
Whoa. Okay, cool. So if the next episode is with Zeus as the interviewer, don't question it.
100%.
Don't question it. But hey,
catch me in the hot seat.
Let's not do that right now. This is just the start, so let's not. But hey, we're gonna try. So we got some questions. We're gonna try and do this like as least structured as possible.
Cool.
But tangents. So obviously, we already talked about what's your job. Jobs are creative. Multidisciplinary. Developing and that. We see it. Do you know what I mean? So first off, like, how did you discover that you wanted to do this to become a musician?
Damn. I kind of discovered it when I realized like work isn't fun at all. And then while I was out doing gigs and shows and whatnot, like in my head, I'm just like, yeah, I just want to be on stage. And then someone said to me like, but that's work. And I was like, wait, really? And they were like, do you get paid? And I was like, kind of. I was like, swear, that's work. Okay, that's it. Career's locked in because I enjoy this. And it's been a long day today. I've been out since 10. We shot a music video.
Well,
what time is interview.
Now? 4:30.
Ooh, it's been a long day. And you know what though? I've loved it. I ran this back yesterday at my actual job. Boy, 1 o'clock hit and I was like, send me home. Send me home immediately. But if anything's for certain, it is definitely that this is my real job. That's just my paycheck.
Hear it. That's the way that we got to like kind of like view it as now. I think like making sure that the passions that we have, we see it as like our real job, and the jobs that we do that people might see as real jobs are just the way to get to progressing that further.
100%. Like one's only paying the bills for now.
Yeah, for now.
Wait till this catches up.
Yeah.
They ain't ever gonna see me again.
Exactly, because that's what I'm saying. Because I feel like that's partly why I wanted to do this series, to be like so people can see, this is actually feasible, and it's not just like this is just a hobby, or like the people who I want to be like are just like the American Donnies, like the Beyoncés and the Kendricks and all that stuff. Because like
I'd kill to be a Beyonce, but I'm cool being Zeus.
That's what I'm saying. More people need to be cool with being who they are and looking to like locals and looking to the people who are doing it nearby that they can like just randomly bump into and chat to.
100%. Like look,
people.
This time last year I never knew who you were.
Exactly.
I would have walked past you. I would have seen you doing this, and I would have just been outside on my jolly old way. Now look at me, I'm in the chair.
Exactly. Like, come on, it's all a matter of time and place. But I feel like taking it more seriously is how you get into those times and places to actually like meet the people, and hopefully people watching it can be like, this is something, maybe, hopefully, we say. But yeah, but I think that's like a good. That fly buzzing, boy. That's a big fly.
You trying to be in the interview?
It's alright. You can stay in for now. The doors are closed. So. Boy. But how did you more discovered that you had the talent to be a singer as well? Like, not even just taking this as like a serious thing, but like, how did you discover like, oh right, I can sing, oh right, I can write a little bit too, and then the meshes as it meshes.
Yeah. Honestly, I never wanted to be an artist at first. Like, I thought I was gonna be a songwriter. Like, I got hooked on cartoon theme songs from way back when. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna write the biggest theme songs coming up. What's new Scooby-Doo? I'm the new Scooby-Doo, that's it. And then as I was writing and I was looking at actually getting into being a songwriter, I realized I'm kind of selfish and I didn't want other people singing what I'd spent so much time pouring out onto a page. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna give this singing thing a try. Got in the studio a couple times, had a couple big cousins that were like, yeah, do your thing. And I was like, I'm gonna do my thing. And then I did my thing and they were like, damn, you did your thing. And I was like, swear, we doing this for real? And look at me now, I'm doing this for real.
And finally dropped first single, because I was gonna leave that to talk about like later on, but like you can't skip over that, because since I've known you, it's been when are you dropping people that I've met that day, they're like, oh cool, nice to meet you, Aaron, but Zeus, when are you dropping, because we've heard the music, we've heard you perform live like I've heard you perform live like at least like 3-4 times now.
Damn,
at least 3-4 times now, and people have heard the capabilities and heard like oh damn, she can sing like that. I thought she was gonna do a little bit of the hippity hop and that, and now she's like singing.
To spit bars.
You know what I'm saying?
You wish I had that rhythmic capability. I rap like I dance. Not well.
Okay, cool. That's not a portion of the interview, so don't worry. You won't have to bust a little like cha-cha. You know what I mean?
If y'all see me two-stepping later, just like sync me to the beat, because I won't. I will not be in sync.
It's alright. Post-production.
Yeah. Save me.
But the first drop, how does it feel to actually be like, oh, I make music, Spotify. And it's not just like a SoundCloud or like a link or like the Dropbox thing.
Boy, you know what? It only hit me today.
Really?
Yeah, because obviously, like, so I dropped the track on... What day is it today? I dropped the track on Saturday, just gone.
Yeah.
So I was at work. I didn't hear the track. Tell a lie. I stayed up till midnight because I wanted to do that thing where I was like, Alexa, play Falling Apart by Zeus With No Face. Playing like Falling Apart and similar songs by Zeus. I was gassed. And I had to hold the sound down.
The and similar songs. That's how you know it's like...
Similar songs.
It's in there.
No, do you know what got me? When she ran a Billie Eilish afterwards, I was like, nah.
Straight after?
Nah. Like Alexa, you're never putting me in with Billie Eilish. Okay. Billie, what's your number? We need to collab according to Alexa.
So if the collab happens, exclusive here. If it happens.
We'll run back when the interview.
When
it happens. We're coming back to this spot. Me and Billie chilling on the couch.
Yeah. Billie will be like right here. Just like
right here.
Yeah.
Right here.
Do you know what I mean? Come on.
But yeah, now back to it. So like, it only kind of hit me today because while we were shooting the music video, I'm here pulling up the Dropbox on my phone, and my brethrens look like, hold on, Spotify. That's like,
yeah, live and direct, public information, public listening. Come on.
Yo, everyone's got access. I can give you the speaker. I ain't gotta send the link no more.
You know what I
mean? You can search me yourself. So yeah, that was kind of gassed because honestly, I never thought I'd make it this far. I never thought I'd make it this far. I made the EP. I built the network. I had the big dreams in writing. And now the big dreams is in action. It's in action. And obviously, it wouldn't have gone anywhere if I didn't have some amazing cover art from a random night out. We're talking concepts.
To be fair, that was like, when you told me that you were going to use that photo, I was like, fair. I was like, I'm gassed. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is the first photo that I've taken that's been on a cover for like anything or like. I think that's crazy, you know. And I'm like, from that specific photo where we're listening to the EP, but I'm listening to it for the first time, and we're just vibing, and I'm just there, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll take this photo because the vibes are there. And then that turns into the cover of it. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Like, but when I was flicking through the photos after you sent them to me, I immediately was like, yeah, that one.
You know what's funny?
And then I left it for like, how long was it? Like a month?
Yeah,
I left it for a month.
solid chunk.
And then I hit you up and I was like, yeah. So this is, in fact, I never even told you.
No, you didn't.
You found out at a networking event through my partner.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, you didn't fucking. Yeah, she didn't tell me. You didn't tell me. I was speaking to your partner at our turn. Shout out our turn.
Yes,
Standard.
yes.
Come on. Our turn people. We're here.
Trying to step out in Brum, you know where to go.
Yeah, exactly, man. Proper. But anywho, our turn. Networking. Bumped into your partner, and then like, oh yeah, this photo. But what was it? You sent it through some way that wasn't proper.
Oh, you sent it through Instagram?
Yeah, I sent it through Instagram because I didn't know it was going to be used for something. Otherwise, I would have sent it onto like WhatsApp or made our own little like Dropbox, whatever. And then I'm like, oh, what? I didn't know this, and I got told, and then I had to message you and be like, so when was you going to tell me that this was what was happening?
I mean, but you found out eventually.
I know, but like I could have like sent it sooner in a proper format.
But you see, what you gotta understand is my non-photographer ass looked at the picture and was like, that's a cold shot. I did not check for the quality. I was like, okay, so I'm gonna make a little bit black and white. I'm gonna make that bit blue.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send it through. I'm gonna get the lettering, and obviously the lettering guy was like, where the quality at? Where is the quality?
Why is it blurry?
Where is the sharpness? I can see no definition.
Why does it look like a Mario game? Like, bro.
Oh god.
And then I was like, yeah, this is. Okay, cool. Our next question is like, how? Because I think sometimes when you like view the like music and like consume it, it changes when you're actually like doing it and creating. And I want to just ask, like, how did that shift feel, or do you even feel that shift actually happening? Do you know what I mean?
What, like the difference between listening and creating?
Yeah, because I feel like when you're listening to music before you like went into this path, you might have like viewed it differently, and then when you're in it, you're actually like, oh, I can hear how this was made, or sometimes I think like I did media production at uni, where after doing that, when I'm watching like films and TV, I'm like, oh, this is happening, or like, oh, I can see the wires and stuff like that. I can see the visual effects and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean?
Now, you know what? For me, I kind of grew up around music in some form of capacity. Like obviously in church, they got the church band. Yeah. And then the family's got a band. My uncle's part of a reggae band. Shout out the Gabardins. And like, I've always been around musicians. So I suppose the ability to hear the distinct qualities of music, I've always been able to do. The one thing that I struggled with was defining genre, because like up until I went to uni, where it was like, you have to study a particular genre, you have to say what it is that makes a song. Up until then, music was just music, layers upon layers. It was like every song was a different recipe, whether I was writing it myself, listening to it, seeing it been performed. Like it was an experience. So yeah, like up until uni, it's always been exactly the same. And then when it came to learning more about genres themselves, then it kind of became like less of a, okay, I'm listening to the layers, and more of a, okay, now I know that these kind of layers mean this thing, and those kind of layers mean that thing. And but yeah, in terms of perception, it's always been relatively the same. Just now I'm a touch more analytical about it, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. So you said you went to uni. Did you go to uni to study music, or like?
I went to uni for more time. I went to uni because the Zeus you see before you today did not exist in 2016. That Zeus needed some free time to hone in on the craft, and that she did. By uni, I did popular music and business, because in my head I was like, yeah, I'm gonna hop straight out of uni, build my career as an artist. I know what I'm gonna do with the money. Really, I just want the degree to be like, yeah, I did it. I've had all this time. I'm gonna do the album and everything. Finished uni, lockdown. Lockdown murdered every idea I had planned. All of my friends lived in different cities. Yeah. None of us drove, so these ideas of traveling together, like, yeah, we're gonna do all of this. No, it
put you
didn't
on
happen.
pause for like a solid.
Literally. Yeah. But like lockdown was almost like an extension of uni for me because it gave me that time. So everything I was doing in uni, just locking myself in a room, making music day after day. Like I do this thing at the start of every year. For the first 3 months of the year, I'll write a song every day and produce a track every week. Now I'm not a producer by no means, but boy, when you don't leave the house, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
That
lockdown time gave you like enough time to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try and do this, I'm gonna try and do that, and see what pops. If it pops, it pops. If it don't, I got a little bit of knowledge. That's it.
Literally.
You know what I mean?
And like, yeah, it helped a lot. So the music video that I shot today, I recorded that. Well, say I recorded it. I wrote that 4 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, it's only 2 new sections. So the pre-chorus and the bridge, I wrote when we were making the track again. When I was working with a top tier producer. Shout out Zach Sawyer Coffee, best of the best in the West. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so when I was working with him and we were going through, I wrote a completely different song to the beat, and I was like, I hate that. What does this make me feel? So I went back to that track because it was kind of like a representation of where I am now, or where I was when I started the EP. I started it last year, and at that point, obviously I didn't know you. I hadn't done Girl Grind yet. I was still the same kid in her room, just making music. And I was stepping out for the first time. I was like, well, when I wrote this song 4 years ago, I was in the exact same position, and this is what it makes me feel. Yeah. So I blended the bits together, and now we got the track we got today.
Yeah. Okay. That's solid though. That's like a solid process, because at least, I think the main thing is that at least when you're like indoors for like whatever reason, whether it was like COVID or like health or whatever, not being active is so hard. And I feel like still being able to be on top of that as much as possible is important to try and do to the best of your ability, regardless of what that is. Small steps turn into big steps if you walk far enough, innit?
Practice makes improvement.
Exactly that. Okay. I got questions and I'm trying to power through them quick time. That's a good, actually this is a good better question. About one question I want to ask, and I think it's important to like share or be known of, is like your support system, like how support system and community, like how did you find that? How was your support system like, especially when you shifted into being a creative and taking it more seriously? Because I think, like, to go with the name of the series being a real job, a lot of people, when they're like, I want to do this creative path, whatever it may be, when you're still working to that and it doesn't turn into money, a lot of the times people will be like, when are you going to get a real job? When are you going to stop doing this play thing? Blah, 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 blah. So I think speaking about a support system or a community is interesting because everyone's different backgrounds.
So for me, my support system is honestly literally just family and friends. Like, God bless my parents. Boy, if they ever did kick me out, I'd be a full-time bartender. That is for damn sure. Because as much as I get paid for shows, it ain't paying the rent, and I would have no time. But like, other than that, like I said, we got the family band, and my cousin in that band started singing with me. My uncle, who's the drummer in the band, started getting me to open up for them. And then from there, I was like, well, I like to sing songs with too many words for me to get out in one breath. Cousin, come sing with me. Cousin started singing with me. My other older cousin, who is a rapper named SG, he heard us singing. It was like, yo, Zeus, Karima, get in the studio. I'm going to start doing studio weekly. I'm going to get you practicing, writing, studio etiquette, all them things. I had no studio etiquette. I was a weird kid. I say kid, I was like 21. I used to sit in the corner. If you know, you know. I was playing Summoner's War on my phone in a room full of people. These men are all running the beats, got bars going, everyone's vibing. Yo, Kim. Shout out to Brethren who just walked past. But yeah, like, everyone's vibing in the studio. I'm playing Summoner's War. They all look at me. They're like, so you gonna do something? I'm like, yeah, I got a verse, I got a hook, I got a second verse, let's go. Hop in the booth, I lay it down, I walk back out, and they're all looking amazed, and I'm like, is this not normal? Is this not what you do? Do you not just ignore people till you have something and then get up and go do it? And like, honestly, like free studio time. And then obviously because it was SG's friend's studio, they kind of all just adopted me as like little cousin. So there's like Triller, Big Ass, Papes, Ada. Like if it wasn't for them back then, my songwriting wouldn't be where it is now. My ability to record the way I do wouldn't be where it is now. And honestly, I probably wouldn't still be doing music because at that time, that was like post-uni, pre-lockdown. And it was kind of like, down in the dumps, what do I do with my life? And then I did that. And then after that, because obviously I had no friends, as you've heard, I've only mentioned family. Nah, I had friends, they just didn't live here. But after that, after lockdown, and I was like, I'm gonna take this serious. I did the girl grind thing. I met you, met Daisy, Soul, Amaria, T, Cola, Donna, met bare people. And they started dragging me outside, and I was like, oh, Zeus, don't go outside. Yeah, but sometimes
Zeus,
you need that. You need go outside.
When you're that inside person, you need a few outside people to be like, yo, come.
Trust me.
Come to this thing, and you meet people, and then
literally. And imagine like we were cool because we spoke on the course, but like we weren't friends. And then I just kept seeing you outside. We
just cross paths, bro. Like I'll just go to like, what was it now? Shea Universe concert, and then I'll just be like, just went Shea Universe. I saw you there, and I was like, cool, sweet. Everyone's just there for no reason. Yeah. When
like all of us rocked up separately on a random, and the groups just came together
separatally, and then we just and I was like, yo, you're here, you're here. Crazy, hey.
Out till what, 4 a.m. shooting freestyle videos.
You know what? Yes, I forgot about that. Yeah, it's just sparsing for no reason. I don't sing or nothing. I was just there. I was just like, oh, this is fun. Ooh.
You see what I'm saying? No, like that's the support system. Because if I wasn't friends with you guys, you think I'm out till 4 a.m?
Yeah,
I'm old. I need my beauty sleep. Bro. Y'all see these bags under my eyes? I need my beauty.
That's from
sleep.
That hard work and dedication.
But boy, every time I step out, just being like, I can't say this enough. I have talented friends. I have fun, creative, talented friends. The Shea Universe concert, we're out till 4 a.m. shooting, flipping freestyle videos. I did a gig in Hare and Hounds in February with another artist called Cola B. Shout out Cola B.
Come on.
Why I got work in the morning, you know. I'm outside till 1 a.m. creative directing a freestyle video for our Instagram. We got this one here guided the camera. We got like the extra friends in as actors and that. And we're just like, massive one shot, make it look
unprovoked for no reason. Just literally pure vibes. We're just like, cool.
But that stuff right there, that's the support system. And like it becomes a thing where as much as I feel supported by you guys, I'd like to hope that what I do is also a form of support to you, because at the end of the day, I'm only going to go as far as we can make it collectively. Lord knows I can't do this by myself. Lord knows I can't do this by myself.
It works hand in hand, man. Like we'll do this, and then we'll do another video, and then it will just cycle, and it just happens.
Literally.
Like, come on, bro, just doing this and then just being in a music video for what? Just for joke.
Yes.
Like, standard.
Of course.
But I respect it though.
I was cooking on that car bonnet.
Yeah, I don't know how you did it, man. That metal was hot, boy.
Because the trousers are light coloured, and it's like it blocked off some of the little bit.
Small. Cool. And then similar question, but I feel like everyone has to ask this question for like anybody, but like who or what inspired you? It doesn't have to be like a artist or like whatever. It can be anyone, even if it's someone that isn't well known, quote unquote. Or
that is a really hard question to answer. I wouldn't say a particular person inspired me, but the idea of inspired me, like the idea of who I could be. Because like I said, bedroom producer days to now, the idea of being where I am now, I've got music out, I'm doing up shows, I got talented brethren. Like back in the day, this was me on my computer, just on my lonelies, and like as much as I'd always wanted to create music, like I said, the inspiration came from flipping cartoon theme songs. Shout out Shaman King.
Shaman King's
It's
a deep.
anime.
That's a deep cut. That is. I'm not gonna lie. That's a deep cut. I respect it though.
The theme song.
Yeah.
Shaman King.
That's crazy. Might need to do a remix of that. Just for the low key.
100%.
Just for the low key.
But literally, so the inspiration of who I could be, like seeing myself in a place like I am today, that's what inspired me to push as much as I am now. Because if this didn't feel like a goal along the journey, if I was still gonna be on my ones while I was putting in all the work, I'm not putting in all the work. I don't like being lonely. I like to be alone, but I don't like being lonely. One and two ain't the same.
Yeah. Okay, so I wanted to ask like about any like advice for other people stepping in, whether that's advice like what you learned later in the career, or like places to go to help learn and develop. Because I think using YouTube videos is like cool and it's good, but sometimes being in person with something is nice to actually see what's going on, so then you know what it is for real, rather than it being like that social media barrier that things have, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I got 3 solid pieces of advice. Number 1, there is never a need to stop learning. Like, no matter what it is that you do, no matter how locked in you feel on your own talent, there's always more you can do. You play guitar? Cool. Can you tap? Can you shred? Can you do fingerstyle? Sure, you sing, but what? Can you film yourself? Can you script your videos for social media? Can you set that up? Like, do your own artwork. It could be handwriting. All you gotta do is take a little snap, edit it in a little phone app, and you're good to go. Like, there's never a reason to stop learning, especially when it comes to like the business side of stuff, because no one else is going to look after you more than you do. So if you at least learn the basics, you know enough to protect yourself. Secondly, there is more than one way to learn. Like, don't ever let anybody convince you that you have to buy these courses, you have to have a mentor, you have to go to uni. Like, there is more than enough resources on the internet, in the world, around you that you can take in and learn from. So find what works for you and go with that. And lastly, find yourself some talented friends, because they're the ones who are going to roll up when you need 3 people to pretend to be you for a music video at 10 a.m. on a Wednesday. 10 a.m. on a Wednesday morning. They're the ones who are going to rock up to your shows when you got no real fans yet, because they're your real fans, they're your friends. Like, trust me, stay learning, figure out the best way to learn for you, and make some talented friends.
Go to them networking events.
Oh, 100%.
Any networking events that you can go to. You got our turn. Said it at the start. You got our turn. Even though it's an event space, there's still time to network with people and create people being on space. You got our turn. You've got some of the stuff that's happening in Benet culture where we are right now. Benet radio, talented people come here all the time. You've got
soul sessions. You got live vibe. There are even like local artists that are starting to do their own online platforms. Like, reaching out to them, that's a form of networking. That's a way to make a talented friend. Like, I know a singer, Amalia Estradas. She's currently doing a series called Top Floor Tunes, where she calls on all her talented friends to come do a little sing-along, little snap, little sing-along, post it on the internet. Like, reach out. You never know.
Just put yourself in the spaces. Message. Like, worst case scenario, you meet people, that's it. Do you know what I mean? Literally. Standard. You meet people, or you see some cool people and you can link them, and then that's it, how it goes.
And if you're too scared to talk to them, just do something brazy that makes everybody look at you, and then eventually someone will talk to you, because like, no one's going to see you do something brazy and just leave it on your own.
Facts. And then I've got like 2 more questions. Like, what is coming up? Like, what is coming up for you in this space, and what do you like hope it turns into and develops as it goes? Big question, broad question, but big question. Time to plug the things and what people might see from you in future.
Okay. So what we've got to look forward to, got the EP coming out, Finding Zeus. First track's out, 3 tracks to go. Making a yearbook with this guy. like capturing the year of essentially my creative journey and all the friends I've made along the way. 'Cause everybody finna be Zeus for a minute. Everybody's gonna be Zeus. What else? I've got a couple of shows coming up in the summer, playing for our turn at the Mac in August. Bring your family, bring your friends, bring some snacks if you want to share. And I suppose this is more of a me thing than an audience thing for things I've got coming up. I'm finna stalk all my favorite artists and see when they're touring in Birmingham. Because if you need an opening act, I'm available. And if I'm not available, I can make myself available. Sasha Keeble, I'm talking about you.
Come on. Yeah, and then last question, and then just like social media, blah blah blah. But any recommendations for anything creative for people to like watch or check out or listen to, music, TV, whatever? Just because sometimes like a lot of the creative stuff comes from watching creative things, like talking about theme songs and stuff like that. Like,
yeah.
What's
Damn, creative things to watch.
Yeah, it's a tough question because there's bare things out.
There's loads of things.
But
you know
I think
what?
it would be good.
I can't say anything in particular to watch, but if there is anything that you start watching, be it a TV show, a movie, cartoon, an anime, flipping YouTube short film, if within the first 10 seconds of like a real scene, you feel locked in, then that's your sign that this is something that's like, it's scratching the right part of your brain. Like, you could be watching trash TV. Like, say, for example, I love The Office, but I think it's trash TV. That's the kind of stuff I watch when I'm snacking and I don't need to focus.
Little controversial.
Okay, not trash TV, but it's like the junk TV. It's not a bad show.
The background noise.
Yeah. It's like when you put on instrumental music, like, and you're not really zoned in on it. Like, that's the kind of stuff where I'm like, yeah. But at the same time, like, I'll watch that and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna shoot a shot like that. I like the way they did that. I like how that's framed. I love the way that they've used the sound design on that. If it's enough to hook you, it's enough to learn from. Because if it piques your interest and it's already something that, like, say for example, film, TV, YouTube, whatever, if it's the type of things that you're interested in creating, if you're watching something like that and it piques your interest, that means it's something you resonate with. That could be the journey to finding your style. Like artists, for example, nobody has a style when they first start drawing. They copy, emulate, learn from their favorite artists, their favorite art styles, and that's how they find themselves. So in that instance, listen to all the music, watch all the shows, watch all the films, but watch the stuff that keeps you hooked. Because if it keeps you hooked, that's what you want to do. And if it's not what you want to do, it's inspiring what you will eventually do. I think, yeah. That sounds about right.
That's a good answer. And then final, just to end it, social media, where can people find you? Where can people listen to your music? That kind of plug, yeah.
Well, now, on all streaming platforms, you can find Falling Apart by Zeus With No Face. Stop it. I'm only on Instagram, I can't lie to you. I'll be on TikTok soon, but for now, on Instagram, you can find me at Zeus With No Face. I took the underscores out. Apparently, it was too much. That's not the full title, by the way. It's just at Zeus With No Face.
Okay, sweet. Cool. I don't know how to end an episode, but this is the end of A Real Job, episode 1.
It's been good seeing you, sir. Thank you for the interview.
Thank you very much.
Let me know if I get the job next week.
Hey.
Ooh. Oh no, that's not a good sign.
But
Oh, no, send it to me in an email.
Yeah.
Just, if I don't get it, just be like, I'm really sorry, we can't give you feedback at this point in time.
Yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of people have applied for this application.
Oh damn. Yeah. When I first in line though.
I regret to inform you that.
Didn't you call me here?
It's still gonna be me. Cool. Sweet. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey.
It feels just like I'm falling apart. 2 hands on the wheel, go far. No bulletproof on my heart. No numbers I'm trying to call. Everyone's lost in the dark, 'cause they don't know